What's good in the hood? In this video I'm going to show you how to produce a twerk type beat. It starts off with basic two components. There's only two components to a really good and successful twerk beat. There's two sections. There's what you call the build up and there's what you call the drop. Okay, those are the only two sections, so you want to create two sections only. All right. In the green, that is the build up section, and in the reds down here, we've got the drop section. Okay, you only need two sections. That's the good thing about twerk, is that it's only two sections, your build up and your drop. Okay, so what I've did was I've sampled, this is actually for a client on Fiverr. He's requesting a twerk type beat. So I've got a sample of Mr. C's Cha-Cha Slide, slide to the left. I'm gonna play it. Okay, so that's the sample throughout the track. And then what I went on to do is, what you want to do is you want to add drums. Okay, you want to add build up drums, which is basically just going to build up the track. So you want to build it out to add a snare, a kick in like this. As you can hear, it's building up. Okay, so it's building up, it's giving it an energy, and also on the second half of the build up, I've got his vocals in there as well, which the customer wanted. So those are your build up drums, and then you want to add your snare rolls just to give it energy during the build up like this. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Okay, and also one more thing is that you need a riser, just something to go along with the snare roll, which gives it a rising feeling, so that when your drop comes in, bang, you know, you get that feeling of a real drop, like a roller coaster. So here's the riser. Check it out, y'all. Okay, you can hear it right there. It goes. So once the drop comes in, bang, you get that feeling. Okay, so we've got the sample. You don't need to use a sample, that could just be your melody. The customer wanted that sample, so I used that. You got your build up drums, you got your build snare roll, and you got your riser. Now we're gonna go into the drop, which sounds something like this. The drop drums like this, with the bass. Cool, so that is the drop, and that drop consists of build up drums, drop drums that sound like this. And then I've also added an 808 bass. You want to add an 808 bass under your drop drums to really give it that knock feeling. That's how it sounds without the loop. The good thing about it is when you know you can get a good feeling even without your main sample playing, you know you're onto something. So if I drop the actual sample in there, it's just an added touch to it. You know, it's nice. So when you compare and you play the whole thing back, which I'll do now, you should have your two sections next to each other, okay? Your build-up section and your drop section, right? And really, if you think about it, there's only three colors going on here. Your blue section, which is the sample, your green section, which is the build-ups, and the pink section, which is the drop. Obviously, your sample's gonna run through the entire track. Your green section is gonna come first as you build up the track, and then you drop your pink. So let's play it from the start. Then it goes back to the build up again. and then you can even start to drop little bits out. leave it like that, bam, bam, and then bring it back in.
Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all.
No, I had to do the twerking. Bam, 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 bam. And that's it. That is it. So the good news is that with a twerk beat, you only need your 3 sections and you're good, okay? And you don't need a lot of sounds. You only need a few bits and pieces, as you know, it's just the feeling of the twerk. It's quite an empty beat, but there's a lot going on in terms of the twerking, okay? So you get the good vibe. So that is it, really. Give this video a like if you got value from this video. Drop a comment below if you would like to know how to structure and how to build out what you would like to build out on your next shoot. Would you like an R&B beat? Would you like to know how to produce a rap beat, a trap beat, drill beat? You let me know and I'll drop it. Couple good things coming up. Just revamp the site so you can go over there to get your vocal presets to improve your vocals. You can go and get your music ebooks to learn the music marketing game and how to grow your audience online. And also you can go and get the Wealthy Producer. So if you are a producer and you're interested in making $300 and plus per day, like myself, selling beats, you can go and get the Wealthy Producer course, which is a 14-day course. You'll come at the end of that course knowing exactly what you need to do to make money selling beats online. It's dead simple. A lot of people complicate it, but you don't have to. The system that I created documents my entire system that allows you to understand how to not only make the beats but also how to sell online really on autopilot, which is today's new marketing system. So on that note, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.